Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Now he'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk to the 20. Time with Saquon Barkley, and he has met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Gets it up around the 22 with no footer. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in a win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
A tough spot here in their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan.
Damn, I fucked that up.
Jones first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. It was the Giants on a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in a win over Washington.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. They'll try to run forward with Barkley, and he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
It sure doesn't look like
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other just had a chance to get on the field and didn't get it.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw that side, complete to Ingram. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
That's cool.
They come out flat their last 2
I was rolling up the whole drive, man.
The energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever until you bounce it over to the
That was a bad defensive possession, fellas.
to an escalator. Still got some room to climb, but they can get there.
Those are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's my position.
Mm-hmm.
You want to finish back here.
What? You said broccoli what? Peas.
Throw, Prescott. Looking for the it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. Bring it back. It's a 6
Fuck!
And his defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
We'll go back
What is time we got to do?
what do we hear during these drills? Pass. Balls in the air.
And then my favorite.
The interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Hey, what's the bitch?
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Some confidence.
Get another shot at it now, as this one's in the air.
Oh, I got this win.
Touchback is on sales over the end line. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the former DB, right? Emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there. A good run, got 7 on first here.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this
So you got to burn Blake Martinez.
and knock it free.
First down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. He's going to try to go deep again. And got his man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Hold on here, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Greg Zerline for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Fight back, Dak. You hear me? Fight back, Dak.
Now Ross to return.
Oh. Shit. Alright. Let's see what we got out there. Wow.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the stakes getting certainly high as we get toward the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from
Oh, that's hard. Oh, leave a man down.
You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
After the penalty, they go for Barkley. And a nice game there until you take it just shy of the 20. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to second and 11. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
There's a little bit of talking to the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Come on, man.
Nice job of popping it up defensively, and now it brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Jones. Toward the side. Keep the feet in. She got down. Says the side judge. And that's going to be first down. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here, Barkley. And he's going to take it down here with a penalty flag on the field. Through one quarter, 14-7 score. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll get this underneath. Taking out for Barkley. Down. A nice little game. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
Damn! Man, I could have picked that with any nigga. How the fuck did he catch it? Oh my God. You serious?
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 down to 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Working his way for a gain of 7. Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last one.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. Flush towards right. Open man right side is Tony. Touchdown, Giants! Kadarius Toney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays and run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point try.
Y'all not gonna get no type of pressure on the line.
Good following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And not much happening on the return, so get this to about the 23. About for this next drive to the Cowboys offense. They're back over the 500 three-game winning streak, really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back in playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
One play has them up past the 40-yard line, and they got first and 10. On the option, here's Elliott. And they stopped immediately there.
As usual, mark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last round. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Got him down, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown.
Fight back, Dak.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example that did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, carrying his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Zerline going to the PAT. And that'll cut the lead to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. Kick it away. And they did not get a chance to return this one. It's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not looking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, this is the hardest race to have because this group of offense, they'd be a wild card season starting today, but then Giants has the other side of the ball. Still trying to in the hard category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Here's 2nd and 10. the gun. And he's going to get a good here up to the 34.
After that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
The Giants on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Throw for Tony's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And we are tied here in the second quarter. Teams locked into a good 21 to scores the kicks away. And that'll carry over the line for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line ready to begin their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown. This offense will back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now he's getting a chance to go to the bench and really see, sit there and kind of see the idea that they turn the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
See if they can do it here. Took just one play to move away to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one close to the 45. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
No doubt about it. Really nice job the defense not allowing him to get to the perimeter. When that major defensive ends are outside linebackers, the guy that you bring to the center of the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he fires it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He's added again, Jones. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well because he made it way to the end zone. This one, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
This is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumping out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it down and
Dak
really created a big play.
You said jumble, they were the definition of jumble defensively. One play into the end zone. And this will not be returned on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't let any offense on.
See how they attack him. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Alluding to and a big loss. He's taken down.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his nose, get his feet set, and deliver, as we've been talking about previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes, and time they put a few grass stains in his jersey. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first and timeout as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Tony. It'll be a gain of 8, but fourth down.
I think that call was not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it. But to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Safe completion on third. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he'll get this away in the IC winner air. Now a fair catch, signal for and made right about the 33-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football for the first and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, one drive last time. You see if the defense, they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. You want to get ready to that's what you're working on. Make sure no one gets behind you. It's the Cardinals' defense not giving up the pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. He caught it loose football.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Yeah, that was nice, too. Glad I got that shit back. That was nice, bro. Nigga stripped the fuck out of Zeke.
A first down for Prescott.
Oh, missed him.
Complete
Fucking missed him.
Inside the 40. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Boy. My fault. Pollard, you were wide open too, boy.
On play action, Prescott. Again, it's he makes the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, but it's another first down. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year. The Giants winning that one. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. So here's a first and 10 down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. That is caught inside the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. It's a keeper, Prescott, and he'll get it. He's over the touchdown. Dak Prescott keeping it himself for the yard out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining with first down.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Zerline good with the PAT, and the lead now to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Seth sails over the end line. Giants offense has been ready to begin the next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Meanwhile, Jones from taken by Slayton. The Giants going to get ready to use the first of their timeouts as they start with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he'll be taken down before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play than another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have on the move first down. From the gun, Jones. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it from the back. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first down. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime, but the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call in the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first two quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown call, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. Now Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they'll run the options to the drive. Only a yard.
I was not trying to do that shit.
There's nothing but defenders in your way. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On second and 9, Prescott.
Oh, how you cut that like that?
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Get on the extra point. Cut the lead down to
That looked good.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Right there.
Now Pollard. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
That's fucking cool, Pollard. I ain't like that.
He will score.
Flag. Oh.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have my extra space to run. Legal block in the back.
Man, come on, man. You serious? Flag. Man.
So from the 17, here's a first and 10.
Oh, and nigga, all right. But damn. My nigga, you couldn't have just let it go. Fuck it.
And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Play the drive, he's got to turn around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. Really nice run.
Here's second and a yard. They go down again. And they go away on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Boy, I ain't like that.
Well, they were in a great starting field position in this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Play action now, Prescott. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish up this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 19th touchdown now in the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they did not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today do they want a lot of ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
You never get that off, man.
Because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. Powering his way forward. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, good for a giant first down.
Another catch for this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Operating for the gun. Jones. Back-to-back nice gains. That was for 14 yards and another first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40.
I know he put that way to the other door.
11 more yards back over first down as well.
This contest getting involved in the passing game. They're picking up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back to throw again. He'll complete this from his tight end. And inside the track before he's brought down. Another big hitter there that's really good for 18.
I'll tell you what, one of those mid-range throws have been benefit because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And nothing doing. He's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the NFC's leading tackler in 2020, there on the stop defensively. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a second and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After that sack, third and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Jones now throwing on third and long. To the right, complete to Galloway. And he's out of bounds. Gets to the 10. It'll be a pick up 13, but it'll still lead to a third down.
Receivers look.
I don't know.
Reputation being two guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, couldn't spring himself free. I guess they figured they got to take some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Jones.
The fucking defense, fellas. I like that.
Come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Yeah, man. All you need to do what you want.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call the plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the score is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. If their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches, and then 29.
Come on now.
22-yard line.
I'm about to say I ain't getting no
Just a first down. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First down, the result here, pick up of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice the game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
On second down, it's a loss of 2 third down.
This kind of situation in the fourth quarter, they're going to stop the bounce and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. From the shotgun again. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle game just shy of 40.
Well, that's a carry to be satisfied with. Throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second down coming up.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The last round good for two. Second and 8. It'll be a handoff to Harper. He is going to be stopped. A yard in the right direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
And that's a nice play. Got me fired up, Carter. But can they do back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking in the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge quarter stop? Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. Off the play fake. Prescott. He finds his target. Schultz. And he will carry his first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now. Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4 quarters. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball. Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Second and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. Only a yard to pick up, so situation on second and 2. It's now 31. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Zeke going to get it out of motion. And he's going to get the first down. That's going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him 3 yards on the first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to run these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They go back to the Cowboys and they want a must-yard here from 38. And now right at 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Flash the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stop short of 35. Back-to-back one-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a third down and 8.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Escaping the pressure right. But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Good coverage downfield led to him picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Jones. Flushed out right, and he's going to take this one. Down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hooker, and a short return. He stopped inside the 10 at the end of the line. It wasn't always pretty with the interception there. That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Prescott, he goes down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done.
I remember coaching a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent. So they did this one. Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they playing good on offense.
they can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles.
What this man talking about, man? I ain't no true clock on, bro. What are you talking about, bro? True. It's the fourth quarter. I'm about to talk down. What you want me to do? I want 2 o'clock, but I ain't finna play stupid. What you mean? Why are you so loud? Now. You crazy. Unless you watching it now. Alright, where you at?
This is. Where it come from? Yeah, you come from.
That was you.
That's where they come from? Or they come from somewhere?
I can't see it.
Booty bopping, boo. Booty bopping, booty bopping, bopping, bopping.
Man, good game, man. I ain't trying to hear all that extra shit, man. Fuck. You love me. You talking about something chewing the clock. I wasn't chewing the clock, so I was taking my time trying to decide what play I wanted to run, whether or not I wanted to do this or I wanted to do that. You hear me? Fuck. You can't tell me. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck, that's what I was doing, yeah? Fuck, good game. Oh, superstar on my safety. Yeah. Upgrade. Then I'm about to be I gotta be in the playoff picture. This nigga was in the playoff picture. What his record was. See what I'm saying? He's 7-7 now. I'm 86. I gotta go in the playoff picture where he was at now. Fuck. They still got me at the bottom. They got to bring me up there by the Eagles and shit, man. Fuck. Oh man, I gotta be in the playoffs, bro. I have to make the playoffs. I have to. There's no way I don't make the playoffs right now. Looking at all these records in the NFC, I gotta be done just took the Giants spot. That was just good football, bro. That's all. You can't knock that, my nigga. That's good football. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't wait till 10 seconds, but fuck, we gonna let that bet. We running that bet down. Sometimes if I snap in that fourth and I say, that's what they do in real life. Y'all say they playing like in real life. How's that not in real life, bro? I'm up by 2 touchdowns, man. In the fourth quarter. Just hurry up. Like you was getting hot. You was driving down the field and shit when you got the ball. Nah, man, that's just stupidity. I'm not playing no league that was gonna tell me not to do. Now I can see it for the quarter, bro. I forgot dude's name. Fuck. I ain't forget it, but I don't see him for the DM. seems like you do care because you said that. And you didn't care, you wouldn't have said that. So, okay. Hello?
I'm waiting on the rice to finish, but are you
I see somebody tuned into this thing, man. What's down? Yeah, we in this bitch. You understand me? Yeah. You probably can't hear me good right there. Let me see. On the set. Yo, we out here. I like all the sound coming to the head. I might be here. All the hits and shit, yeah. This nigga, come on, man. We ready, man. Try to get this dub, go 5-3. You know what I'm saying? Second place in the division. The Packers running off with that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Them bitches 6-1. I don't know who this new nigga is with that little bitch 6-1. He doing his thing. Whoever he is. He ain't seen me yet, though. Yeah. You gotta see me. He ain't seen me yet. Them 504 Bears, you know? The grizzly kind. Not no Care Bears. That's how we coming. You already know that. Oh, oh. Yes, sir. Some bad things on Wild and Out. I see why Nick Cannon be getting a little break. Nigga, Wild. You read it, so I know. Let's go. Where you at? That's 15 minutes, man. Get the show on the road, man. You already say you live in Paris. It's like it's tomorrow out there. Fuck. You sit on, man. Keep turning it up. Still got no water. Tell things make me some noodles. I was turning up for my city. Rich. To brand new Armada. But nigga better calm it down. Fuck nigga for I start wildin'. Calm it down. 6, 7, yeah. I've been turning up for my city. Tell death make me some noodles. Well, future snap. Listen to me closely. Bitch, I got a Rollies gold like a trophy. Most of my dogs bossed up. Let's go see if we can get another one. We snuck one in early in the other little league I just got in with the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We 8-6. I think we'd have just snuck it to the playoff hunt. So the nigga that I just played against was 7-6, and he was in the playoffs. I just beat him. I'm 8-6. He's 7-7. So I I should be taking this spot. Before I start wilding, counting down.
First Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Fields. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. It would appear these guys aren't fooling around. A big play on the second play from scrimmage.
Well, last night at our meeting, you said you thought that they would test the secondary early, but I don't know if you meant it on the second play of the game. I thought you meant as we get into it a little bit. They decided to just come right out swinging.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Off play action, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
First drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. Throw caught here by Bird. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Montgomery back to the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Montgomery on the counter. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On the give, this is Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up requesting 4th and 1. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
A first down throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Play action. It's Fields. This one swung out to Williams. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Second and 8. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish, but you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A play fake, and it's Darnold sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time,
Cook stripped. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out. Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. D.J. Waddle in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Bears push further out in front. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Darnold. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And good coverage there on special teams. It's down to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Man open is Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One play action. Fields. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To the air again, Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And the Bears first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Kelvin down on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's.
A nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook. The solid stiff arm. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold, rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a run with Cook. Able to avoid him at the 40. Cook with a first down and much more. And finally marked down at the 23. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Again, it's Cook. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They find some open field here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down, Bears.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a run run with Montgomery. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Darnold. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Vikings on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Play action. It's Darnold. He'll buy some time right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. A give. This is Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 95 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now.
Vikings 15. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Cohen now to return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Fields. This one swung out to Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
And that pickup of a first down That's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 15. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Again, 40 yards. And the Bears first down.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On the option to give to Williams here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason Verrett. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little
Fucking
bit,
up my man's
caused
sack,
him.
man.
We could have a great finish.
Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. A first down and then some for Montgomery. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, it's Montgomery. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. From the gun, it's again to Montgomery. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And some room to maneuver. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And they've had little to no success stopping him on the ground all game long, because that's his third touchdown of the game. And by far, the best touchdown of the bunch. They came in this game knowing that they needed to rely on him, and the defense knew they needed to slow him down, yet he's delivered in a big way, and he's been sensational.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks him.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here, because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Bears,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.